Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Jay. I'm here to say, got another story time today. But today's story time is pretty interesting. Today's story time is about the time where I basically watched this kid get beat in front of the entire school. It was pretty funny. So I'm gonna tell you. So this story time takes place back in fifth grade. And in fifth grade, it started out like a normal day. Woke up, brushed my teeth, got in the shower, got ready for school, was still pretty tired, just like now. Um, Walked to school. I only lived like a block away from the school, so it never was really a long walk. So yeah, I walked to school, got there pretty early, stood outside the gate, the usual stuff. So, you know, it was probably like halfway, like, it wasn't the end of the day, but it was like the class directly after lunch. So like a couple classes, like probably at the middle of the school day. And there was this one kid, right? We'll call her Natasha. So Natasha, she was basically like, she was just always disrupting the class, to be honest. Like, she just didn't like the teacher, and she wanted to make the teacher know that, hey, I don't like you. So because of that, she'd always disrupt the class, disrespect the teacher, and everything like that. And because of that, it was always just a problem. So this time she comes in, she's pretty mad because something that happened at lunch. And the teacher was like, all right, guys, we're going to do this today. And the teacher goes to basically like hand her the paper. You know how like teachers, they'll like lick the paper and then like they'll put their finger on it to like spread the two pieces of paper apart. Yeah, that's what the teacher did. But I guess Natasha didn't like it because she did that and put the paper on her desk, and Natasha just picked it up and threw it at the teacher. So the teacher was like, "Hey, that's disrespectful. Go to the office." And Natasha was just like, "Make me go to the office. Make me go to the office. What you gonna do?" And like she was just basically just yelling back at the teacher. So everyone's intrigued by this. Everyone's like silently watching, and some people are kind of instigating it. Natasha's friends are like, "No, you can't talk to her like that. You can't kick her out because of that." And the teacher's like, "Go to the office or I'm gonna have to call security." So Natasha was like, "Don't make me get my mom to come up here and beat you." And when she said that, that's a threat. So the teachers, they really do have to do something. So the teacher winds up calling security, and security escorts Natasha out. They literally had to like pick her up and like throw her over like his shoulders just to get her out because she literally wouldn't walk out the classroom. So after that, the day starts to go on as usual. We're doing homework and stuff, and eventually she comes back, and like one of the security guards come back too, and they're like, "Hey, if you have any more problems, tell us." But we called her mom. Her mom said that she would be here shortly to talk with you, and they were like, "Okay." Like, so the class starts to get hyped because now we have a substitute, and like, well, we're gonna have a substitute once the mom gets there, or at least that's what we thought. And so everybody was like, "Yeah, we don't gotta do homework, none of that." Like, yeah, let's go, let's go. So about a couple minutes go by, and her mom pulls up, and we can tell because the school that I was going to was real short, and the class that I was in was literally like all the way down the hall from the main entrance. Like, it was one of the first classes you actually see. So when the mom comes in, we instantly hear her, "Where is Natasha at? I want to speak to the teacher, blah, blah, blah." And we're like, "Oh no, like the mom's really on Natasha's side." So like, everyone's like intrigued, they're hyped because it's like, dang, the mom's about to fight the teacher. Like, that's what we're thinking. So the mom gets to the class with the security guard, the principal, and the teacher's like, "Hi, you must be Natasha's mom, blah blah blah." And they basically start talking outside in the hallway while the security guard was just sitting there and was just like, "Hey, do your work, stop, like, don't be nosy." So we're all sitting there, and eventually, like, Natasha, she's sitting there, but like, she went from being very like bragging, like bragging about how her mom was gonna beat up the teacher, to like complete utter silence. She didn't say a single word. I don't even think she was doing the packet. She was literally just sitting there staring at the table. And like, everyone was looking at her like, "Yo, what's wrong? Like, I thought this is what she wanted. Why is she so quiet?" So about 2 minutes goes by, and then all we hear is, Natasha, can you come step out? Your mom would like to talk to you. And it was the teacher's voice. So Natasha walks past the teacher, giving her a dirty look, and goes out to her mom. We knew things were wrong the second we heard, "Give me your belt." Because Natasha basically, she had like these jeans on, and they had like that little tiny black belt. And the mom was just like, "Give me your belt." And everyone kind of like, everyone kind of stopped. Even the teacher like stopped and like looked out. And next thing we heard was, "Oh my, I'm sorry. Why would you do that to your teacher?" And they were basically like, the mom was basically beating Natasha out in the hallway. And when that starts happening, basically like all the kids at the front of the class, they were kind of like leaning out the door to like see it, and they were laughing and stuff. And eventually like it went from just the front of the class, like any kid that was in the front of the class, to like the entire class basically all huddled up at the door watching Natasha get beat and like laughing about it. Eventually the mom stopped after she realized that like people were watching, and basically told all the other kids to get in, which the other kids were just super scared, including myself. So we just all like, went back to our seats and everything. And teacher was like, "This is why you don't disrespect teachers, and you respect them." And yeah, and Natasha's mom took her home, and we actually didn't see her for like 2 days because I think she got suspended or something. But when she did come back in, she basically had this written out like paragraph apology to the teacher. Not only did she have that apology, but like she never caused problems for the teacher ever again. So yeah, moral of the story, respect your teachers and don't throw papers at them. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this story time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for all the support on the last video. I'll have a like a little card to it, so make sure you go watch it again. Or if you haven't watched it, go watch it. And yeah, it's your boy Jay, and I'm out. Woo!